today I would go ahead and show you how I'm going to cook my turkey. I know a lot of people have said that they wanted to see more cooking vlogs from me, so, and I really slack when I do it because I just want to get it done, right? But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm cooking this turkey. So I'm using the Martha Stewart recipe. So I need the turkey, obviously. It's right here. I just washed it. I'm just letting it cool at room temperature for a little bit. And I'm using unsalted butter. I don't know if you can see it or not. 1 bottle of dry white wine. It calls for 750 milliliters, but I couldn't find one that size, so I just got a 500 milliliter one. Really, I'm sure it's not a big deal. And salt and pepper, and that is it. I mean, you can use other stuff. I'm probably going to put onions and carrots in the bottom of the pan, but not necessarily, because this is a really good, simple recipe, and it turns out really, really moist. So basically all you do is you rinse the turkey with cool water, you dry it with a paper towel, you place the oven rack, which I've already done, on the lowest setting, heat it to 450 degrees. It's already been heated because I have cabbage rolls in there right now that I wanted to get done because they take about two hours to cook. And then it says, combine the melted butter and white wine in a bowl. Fold a large piece of cheesecloth into quarters and cut it. So I've got my cheesecloth here. I'm going to do that after I melt the butter. And we'll put it in this bowl and then combine it. And then I put the salt and pepper on top of it. Then you put the white wine on top of the cheesecloth. You let soak for a little bit. Then you put the turkey breast side up on a roasting rack in a metal roasting pan. Now, I don't have a metal roasting pan. Well, I do, but I have no idea where it is. I feel like I still have to unpack some of our kitchen stuff when we moved into the house in July. So I'm just going to use this. I've used those in the past. They're fine. And remove your pop-up timer if it comes with one. Mine did not. Fold the wingtips. It's already folded in for me. Sprinkle salt and pepper inside of the turkey on outside as well. I will probably add a little bit of other spices as well, because I just like to do that. I know I shouldn't screw with Martha Stewart's recipe, but I really like to do that. Lift the cheesecloth out of the liquid, squeeze it slightly, leaving it damp. Spread it over the breast about halfway down the side of the turkey. It will cover some of the leg area and then cook for 30 minutes. And then basically you're going to want to reduce the oven to 350 after that, then cook it again for 2.5 more hours, just basting every 30 minutes. I also turn it every 30 minutes. After the 3rd hour of cooking, remove and discard the cheesecloth, and then just put it in there for 1 more hour and keep basting every 30 minutes. So after 4 hours, it should be done. I'll just stick a meat thermometer in there and figure it out, and then I will make my stuffing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the butter all melted. I was going to put it in the microwave, but then I realized I don't have any microwave safe bowls. We don't use the microwave. The only thing we make is microwave popcorn, and it already comes in a thing. So I never use the microwave. In fact, I just had to plug it in for the first time. So I'm just going to melt it in my pan here on the stove. I also have Brussels sprouts going, and I have pierogies that we had for lunch. We're going to also have them for supper. I was going to make potatoes, but I have a ham that I've got to get in there, and probably broccoli, but I'm not sure about the broccoli. I feel like I'll probably save the broccoli for, like, because it's broccoli that's, like, you know, I had a broccoli. So I'll probably save it for being raw for snacks, because not everybody likes cooked broccoli. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this up, put it in there, and then get this butter melted and get this whole thing started. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and put the butter in this already on top of the cheesecloth. Now I'm just going to go and add the white wine. I have no I have so much counter space, but I have no counter space, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and add the whole thing. Can you drink cooking wine? I don't like wine. I'm not a fan of wine. So I already added salt and pepper. I added salt and pepper to the turkey as well. So I'm just going to get this nice and mixed up. It's been about probably half an hour since I did it. Well, not a half an hour, about 20 minutes since I went ahead and melted the butter. I just didn't want it like scalding hot. And I also added just a little bit of garlic butter to give it just a tad of garlic smell. So obviously I didn't want to stick my hands on this being super hot, right? So now I'm gonna wash my hands again, see if I can take y'all with me to do this without asking for help. Which, let's be honest, I'm probably gonna have to ask for help. Let's see. You're locked. See, I need help. I think you're locked. Oh, there we go. Can you see it? I think you can see it. So I should have done this first. My turkey, breast side up. Whenever I have a rack, I do it breast side down, but this, obviously, I'm doing it breast side up. So I can't even remember what the recipe said to do, but I've done this so many times I don't actually need to. But you just want to make sure it is nice and wet. Do you see how wet that is? That's what you want. Oh, here's my recipe. I put it here so I could see it because I got Alexa, the Google Home, or not Google, Amazon today for Christmas, but I haven't had a chance to put her together yet. So, I wanted to play some music and a few other things, but that's okay. It can wait. As soon as the turkey's in, basically I won't have that much to do. So it smells delicious. Like, I wish you guys could smell how good this smells already. So you just want to make sure everything is covered because you don't want anything to burn. And I just cut it into like squares. You could do it any way you want, really, it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that everything is covered and that it is nice and wet. I didn't add any juices, nothing to the bottom. I decided against the onions and the carrot. You can't see me now. Decided against the onions and the carrots because it's going to be so already juicy. And then just put this over top. And then you're probably thinking, well, how can I baste it? But trust me, you'll be able to baste it. There's going to be enough. I put the salt and pepper on it as well as inside it and on the cheesecloth. Alright, so let's get my sous chef to help me put it in the oven. I think I have to cover it. Do I have to cover it? I'm pretty sure I have to cover it, right? First side up. Salt. I'm not doing stuffing inside of it. No, it doesn't say anything about covering it. Okay, stay tuned for that. Can I have my sous chef, please? Don't you think I should, can you actually shut that off? Do you think I should cover this? So I'm just basting. This is the second time that we've turned it. The third time I will turn the oven down. Actually, I'm going to turn it down now because it's getting pretty brown now. Can't remember what my recipe said, but I'm going to turn it down to 385. Just basting it to make sure that this cheesecloth is nice and wet. Whoa! You don't want that to happen. It smells so good. Okay, and then we're just going to put it back in the oven. I'm going to set the timer for another 30 minutes. And then I'm going to stick the ham in very shortly. Alright. Okay. So I just went ahead and dumped all of the water and butter and all of that stuff that was in there, and I'm going to take off the cheesecloth because it's been on there for quite some time now. I think it's been cooking for about 3.5 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and do this carefully because it's very hot. Like, extremely hot. I probably should be using like a fork or something, but anybody knows me. I like to do things the hard way. Yikes, that's hot. Probably. Oh, it smells so good. Can you smell that? So it's looking pretty brown. I'm going to stick a thermometer in it and see what the temperature is. So we'll get a thermometer. I should have probably thought this through. I never do. I never do. So we'll stick it into the thigh. Not that I know where the thigh is. What's the thigh? This is the breast. This is the leg. What's the thigh? Well, I know that. We'll stick it in the leg and see what the leg says.
You went right through it.
I did? Oh, yeah. Stick it through there. Well, it's at 190 according to the thermometer.
Let's see. Probably right.
Woo. Let's try it again. Yeah, shot right up there. So I'm going to go ahead and just baste it again and throw it back in there for a little bit. But I'm pretty sure it's done. Yeah, it's like at 200. But I'm going to throw it in anyways again because I don't like... I'm always nervous. Alright. Beautiful looking turkey.
Why did you want his phone?
Because I want to take a picture of the turkey with your phone as well.
I can do that.
You can, okay. I have no counter space. Everything is okay. Take a picture of the turkey. My little helper. Well, is that the turkey? Yeah, I agree. I think you're taking a video of it. So it turned out beautiful. I really hope it's done. Are you sure?
No.
Let's cut it a little bit and then put it on this plate. I'm freaked. I'm responsible for all you people. And that's how you cook a Martha Stewart turkey. I'm gonna stop vlogging. Well, there's cabbage rolls there. We have ham, cheese sauce for the Brussels sprouts, potatoes. What else do I have? Stuffing, cheesecake, Brussels sprouts, which I need to warm up, and gravy, which is warming up in the microwave. I found something. So let us take a look at this. Ooh, before you cut it, I gotta take a picture. I know, I'm sorry. Ryder screwed all this up. Okay, bye!